Hello everybody. Once again this is Suyash Goel signing in. So in the last lecture, in the previous lecture, we talked about I am, he is, you are, they are, action plus ing. We talked about the sentences, the sentences which we speak when we are doing something. When you are doing something, when he is, she is doing something, when they are doing something. Okay, so we talked about such sentences, we took some examples also, and in this lecture we will be doing some exercise. We'll be talking about the same sentences extensively. We'll be taking more and more sentences and we will try to speak them, okay, so that we can have as much practice as possible. Okay, so moving on to next slide. The first action which we are having is attend the class. Now see, you can just have a look, attend the class. This is such an action which we actually use every day. All the students are going to school, we attend the classes every day, we bunk the classes sometimes. So these are the sentences, these are the actions which we actually come across every day, okay, but we don't use them, we don't try to speak them, and that is the biggest problem. We just need to start practicing by just making use of such actions which we are doing every day. Just don't use such statements which we don't use. Just try to use such statements which we are actually speaking every day in our daily life. Okay, so this is one of them, attend the class. So if I am attending the class, agar main class attend kar raha hu, how will I say? I am action plus ing, that is I am attending the class. Similarly, if you are attending the class, then you are action plus ing, you are attending the class. He is attending the class. If the third person, that means I, Suyash, you, Rahul, and the third person, your friend or my friend, anybody जिसके बारे में मैं और आप बात कर रहे हैं, तो he is attending the class. Similarly, अगर वो जिसके बारे में हम बात कर रहे हैं, if she is a female, then she is attending the class. And if हम जो बात कर रहे हैं जिसके बारे में मैं और आप, they are a group of people, they are not he is not an individual or she is not an individual, they are a group of people which consist of maybe 2 3 4 people, 4 students, then in that case they are attending the class. Okay, I am attending the class, then we have you are attending the class, he is attending the class, she is attending the class, and they are attending the class. Now if I want to make negative sentences, okay, if I am saying that, see, I am not attending the class, so what is the functionality for that? You can just simply have this am not. You can see I am not, I have done nothing, I have just put that not between that am and that action. Action is attend the class. जब मैं इस चीज को कर रहा हूं, when I am doing it, that means attending the class, action plus ing. Now if I want to speak negative sentence, that means I am not attending, that I'll use I am not attending the class. Similarly, you are not attending the class, the second one. If I am to speak negative for you, that you are not attending the class, okay, that means you are not attending the class. Similarly, he is not attending the class, okay, she is not attending the class. And if a group of people is not attending the class, in that case they are not attending the class. So this is how I can just mention the negative sentences also. Negative sentences means जो काम आप अभी नहीं कर रहे हो. Okay, it can be anything which you are not doing right now. Let's say you are playing right now and you are not attending the class, so I can say you are not attending the class. Okay, moving on to the next slide. Now I have this tattle. Okay, I have this tattle. So I am tattling, you are tattling, he is tattling, she is tattling, and they are not tattling. So this is how I can use this tattle. Okay, so we can make the same sentences for the action tattle also. But what does tattle mean? So tattle का मतलब होता है गपशप, some sort of चुगली गपशप करना, something like that. So I am tattling, like you are tattling, he is tattling, then she is not tattling. अब ये negative आ गया, it's negative sentence, she is not tattling, they are not tattling. Okay, so this is the action tattle. Then I have one more action, conceal the fact. थोड़ा सच को छुपाना, जो exact बात है उसको छुपाना. I am concealing the fact, you are concealing the fact, he is not concealing the fact, she is concealing the fact, they are not concealing the fact. Agar if I just want to make the opposite sentences, For the positive I want to make the negative, and for the negative I want to make the positive sentences for this action. So let's do it. First is positive, I am concealing the fact. The negative would be I am not concealing the fact. The second is you are concealing the fact. If I want to make negative for that, you are not concealing the fact. The third is he is not concealing the fact. Now if I just want to make the positive for it, he is concealing the fact. Okay, the next is she is concealing the fact. It is positive. Let's make negative. She is not concealing the fact. The last is they are not concealing the fact. If I want to make positive, they are concealing the fact. So this is how I can just switch on to negative and positive sentences. Okay, this is how I can just use these sentences in my daily life. Now the next is admit mistake. अपनी गलती मानना. So it's a good habit actually. You all should admit your mistakes. But let's practice first. I am admitting my mistake. मैं अपनी गलती मान रहा हूँ. I am admitting my mistake. But you are not admitting your mistake. You know, these type of conversations we actually have in daily life. You know, you are just fighting with your friends. You are just having a hot exchange. गर्मा गर्मी थोड़ी सी होगी with your friend. And you are saying, I am admitting my mistake, but you are not admitting your mistake. तुम्हारी भी गलती है. So these are the conversations which we actually have. And we can just practice by fighting in English. Let's fight in English. It's a good practice, isn't it? So I am admitting my mistake. You are not admitting your mistake. He, किसी थर्ड पर्सन की बात कर रहा हूं मैं, तीसरे की. हम दोनों बात कर रहे हैं किसी और के बारे में. He is admitting his mistake. She is not admitting her mistake. They are admitting their mistake. Now the last sentence which I have mentioned is Rishi and Shivam are admitting their mistakes. You know, it's exactly like they. I told you when I'm saying they, that means I am talking to you. I Suyash talking to you Rahul. Okay, you are Rahul जो वीडियो देख रहा है. तो I Suyash talking to you Rahul, and we are talking about some other person who may be, you know, Rishi, Shivam, Kalpana and anybody. Okay, तो उनको collectively मैं क्या बोलता हूँ, they. If the person is a single person, then I would say either he or she. Now I am pointing them out. मैं specifically किसी दो बंदों की बात कर रहा हूँ. Okay, that means I would say Rishi and Shivam, because there are two people. Rishi and Shivam are admitting their mistakes. Now let's say if only Rishi was there, अगर सिर्फ ऋषि होता जिसके बारे में मैं बात कर रहा था, then I would say Rishi is admitting his mistake. I won't say Rishi and Shivam are admitting their mistake. I would say Rishi is admitting his mistake. But because right now I'm talking about two, that's why I'm saying Rishi and Shivam are admitting their mistake. Okay. Now I have stick two words. अपनी बात पर कायम रहना, sort of. Stick two words. तो I am sticking to my words. I am sticking to my words. You are not sticking to your words. You are not sticking to your words. He के साथ he is sticking to his words. Now you can just see I am sticking to my words. Okay, this, you know, this my and this your and this his, you just note down these things. These are also, you know, little important things which actually matter while we are speaking. Okay, so I am sticking to my words. You are sticking to your words. He is sticking to his words. She is not sticking to her words. They are sticking to their words. वो अपनी बात पे टिके हुए हैं, अपनी बात पे कायम है. They are sticking to their words. Okay, now if I'm talking about specifically about someone, then I would say Rahul is not sticking to his words. Rahul is not sticking to his words. Okay, similarly I have knead the dough. Knead the dough means आटा मारना. Okay, so I am not kneading the dough. I am not kneading the dough. You are kneading the dough. You are kneading the dough. He is not kneading the dough. She is kneading the dough. They are kneading the dough. Ritika is kneading the dough. Now again I am talking about some specific person whose name is Ritika. So Ritika is kneading the dough. Okay. Next I have abuse. Abuse means गाली बकना. Okay. So I am not abusing. I am not abusing. You are abusing. Rahul, don't abuse. Okay. So you are actually abusing. He is not abusing. अब जो थर्ड पर्सन की मैं बात कर रहा हूं, जिसकी हम दोनों बात कर रहे हैं, ही इज नॉट अब्यूजिंग बट शी इज अब्यूजिंग. बट शी इज अब्यूजिंग. सिमिलरली मुझे दे के लिए बोलना हो तो दे आर अब्यूजिंग या दे आर नॉट अब्यूजिंग. Okay, then I have jump the traffic lights. Jump the traffic lights means traffic lights todna, traffic rules todna, something like that. So I am jumping the traffic lights. You know, I am riding my bike ride kar raha hu, I'm riding the bike, and suddenly my friend is there, he's asking what are you doing. So I am saying, you can't see I am jumping the traffic lights. Can't you see I am jumping the traffic lights? You are jumping the traffic lights. I can also say, you know, if someone is jumping the traffic light in front of me, I can say, don't do it. You are jumping the traffic lights. Don't do it. Similarly, he is not jumping the traffic lights. If someone comes and says, what are you doing? You are jumping the traffic lights. I can just save him. I can say, no, no, no. He is not jumping the traffic lights. She is jumping the traffic lights. They are not jumping the traffic lights. Okay. Similarly, I have one more action, air the clothes, kapde sukhana. I am airing the clothes. If I am to speak for you, you are not airing the clothes. If I am to speak for he is airing the clothes. She is not airing the clothes. They are not airing the clothes. Ruchi is airing the clothes. Okay. So this is how I can use, you know, various actions to make, you know, n number of sentences for this. Okay. So that's it for this lecture. In the next lecture, we will be taking the next topic. So that's all for this. Thank you very much. This is Suyesh Goel signing off.